in Seattle, Washington, ready to bring you another great NFL matchup. Welcome to this matchup between two teams from the NFC as the Buccaneers match up against the Seahawks. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Number 14, looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. This one is fielded by Williams. So the offense sets up for its first drive of the game. A lot of fans have looked forward to this game all week, John, with two of the best quarterbacks in the league.
I had a chance to talk to both of these guys before the game, and it's funny. They both use the word respect. They have a lot of respect for each other, and really they both said they enjoy the games more when you have to measure yourself against another great quarterback.
Fullback handoff. Murphy is there on the stop at the 25.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
6-yard gain. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Drops back with the throw. The 40. Number 54 is there for the tackle at the 42-yard line. That was a good adjustment by the receiver as he reads the man coverage and finds open space.
The thing with these option routes is everyone has to make their read quickly and make their adjustments quickly. Running option routes and running them effectively takes a lot of repetition and practice.
Tampa Bay goes with a 4-man front. Handoff to the tailback. Fakes the handoff. Pressure. Looks to the end zone. So it could have been a long gain, simply becomes second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Get it up. Hey,
only one man back.
Let's run, man.
He tucks it away. Number 27 comes up to make the play at midfield. Langer kept his legs moving, gets 7 hard-earned yards. Ball at midfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Moore starts out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Reese is ready to punt this one away. Barnes lines up deep for the punt return. And he chooses not to return this one. Outstanding kick as it bounced around and rolled inside the 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Here I go. All day, baby. Come on.
The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package. With the pass, he hits his receiver. James is there for the tackle at the 21-yard line. John, he's proven he's a consistent target.
Yeah, especially in situations where they're looking to get first down yardage.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Deuce it.
Bucks line up in a 4-3. Vickers is there on the stop.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
Gain of about a yard. Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. Set.
A little misdirection. Atkins comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. You know, John, he always seems to be in perfect position to make a play.
He's all about effort. His motor's always running at 100%, and he's got the experience to diagnose plays very quickly.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation.
Keep it in front of me.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime.
Let's go now. Keep the throttle down.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. And good pressure forced him to get rid of the pass early.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
Anthony comes into the game for the punt. Williams is the deep return man. Fair catch called for.
Fair catch made at the 42-yard line.
Ball on their own 42.
Will start the drive at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Stepping up, throws it. Nearly intercepted. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
Second and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
No more, fellas.
Only one man back.
Back it up, baby. Under 10.
With a counter play. Stratton drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
They were trying to stretch the defense, trying to beat him to the sideline. But they have a quick defense that reacts very quickly to play. They were right there to shut it down.
3rd and 14. Ball on the 38-yard line.
From the start, from the start.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. Under pressure, throws it, and he'll take it out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Williams can't get past the marker, so it'll bring up 4th down. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. From the 13.
37-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards.
First and 10.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Quick shoot. All on us, y'all.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. On the carry, Atkins comes up to make the play at the 21-yard line. Number 21 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Watch your eyes. It's showtime, baby. Hey, watch the screen.
Cross play to the left. Terry is there for the tackle. Big tackle there for Lawson. Great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
It's 3rd down and 8
Ball
to go.
on the 20-yard line.
Play football. Hey, here we go.
The Bucs come out in a nickel package. Drops back. Throwing. Drops the interception. Nelson was his intended target. James with the coverage. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. From the 48-yard line. Williams is tackled almost immediately at the 49-yard line.
The Buccaneers will start the drive at the 49-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Langer, the lone back.
We like to crack the wolves. Here we go, baby.
He gets the carry. Stratton gets right in there and brings him down. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
Ball on their own 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Tampa Bay using 3 linebackers. Murphy comes up to make the play at the 48.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
It's third down, and they have a long way to go.
Oh, this is tough for you.
Tampa Bay lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Looking for the long completion. He's there for the catch. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 15.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
With a counter play. Johnson comes up to make the play. Langer takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
On the 12-yard line.
Tampa Bay lines up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Stratton is there on the stop at the 15. They went backward on that one.
And that's a very good call by the defensive coordinator. He had a good idea of what was coming, and he called the perfect play to stop it.
Third down now, and the 5-yard line is where they have to reach. Drops back. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 2-yard line. Good pass to the fullback on that play, John.
And don't be surprised if they look in his direction again. He's not just a solid lead blocker. He can hurt you in the passing game, too.
It's first and goal at the 2. Looking for the goal line. They'll spot this one at the 1, and that tackle gives him 3 in the game. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. It's second and goal at the 1-yard line.
They don't get nothing.
Looks to the end zone. Touchdown. Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers.
Great catch for the touchdown.
Yeah, he's a veteran receiver, and he knows how to get open in the end zone.
Valentine comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Tampa Bay is lined up with a kickoff. Barnes back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is taken by Barnes.
It's still very early, but this is one of those spots where you'd like to be able to respond and put the ball in the end zone.
The Seahawks will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, watch the ball. Do something. Get it done.
They go with the draw, run through the tackle. McGuire is there on the stop at the 24-yard line. Number 21 busted through for a few tough yards. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs. They give it to the halfback. McGuire comes up to make the play at the 27-yard line. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
So at the end of 1, the score is 7-0. Bucks.
The Buccaneers, 7. The Seahawks, nothing.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
The Bucks come out in a 4-3. On the call, ball loose. The Seahawks are there to pick up the ball. They got that one back. Anthony will come in now to punt it away. Williams looks like he's ready for the return. He can't hang on to the kick. The Seahawks pick it up. They give it right back to them after the fumble on the punt return.
I'll tell you, when you're returning a punt, your #1 priority is to hold on to the ball. I mean, your defense just made a good stand. And the offense is set to come in and make something happen.
First
When you do something like that.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's run, man. You gotta believe it. Bring it on.
Hand off to the tailback. You could hear the collision up here. Number 21 with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
Second and 4. Ball on the 31-yard line.
So low.
The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3. Springs is there on the stop at the 23-yard line. Good call there, John. The draw caught them off guard.
And here's the thing. Running draw plays softens up the defense and slows down the pass rush. When you can run the draw for good yardage, you really open things up for the passing game.
So we gonna take it. Blue down.
Gets the call. McGuire is there for the tackle at the 19-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Regular.
So they're inside the 20. Need to get a touchdown. He has time. Gets rid of it. Knocked away. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversions.
Keep moving. Here we go, baby.
Number 19 sends a man in motion.
Hey. Back it up, baby.
Going to the left.
Don't stop that ball.
Terry is there on the stop at the 20. The offense stalls, but they do have a chance to put 3 points on the board. Young lines up for the field goal to try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. The veteran connecting for the field goal.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. And I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Number 14 is just about ready to kick this one away. Not a good kick, and it'll cost him.
The team with the most discipline is the team that doesn't commit stupid penalties, and they're the team that usually executes better.
Ball on their own 40. Langer, the lone back, dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure coming, wrapped up. Hall did a great job breaking through, getting there for the sack.
Yeah, it's a great play because he had to slip the blocker, then use his speed to get back there. He just made it look simple.
Now in second and long after the sack.
34-yard line.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Rolling. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. John, they convert on second and long. It's a first down.
Yeah, and when you have that kind of pass protection and a clear field of vision, then you can put everything into the throw and usually make it accurate and on time.
Ball on the 34-yard line. To carry it, stiff off the defender to the ground. Langer takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
What's the hard count? Get it on.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 18. He brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. But you got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. With the throw, and he ducks out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
Let's go now. Get some slack going.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. Johnson is there on the stop at the 4-yard line. Williams didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
It's second and goal at the 4.
We're talking about bringing. Stay at home.
Langer, the lone back. Pump fakes. Throws to the end zone. And it's intercepted. He has room. Moore throws that one right to the defense, John.
Yeah, he thought he had his man, but the defender was able to make that one move to get position, and it was over.
After the defense gets the takeaway, they're now set to go at the 42-yard line. The Buccaneers come out in a 4-3.
In and out, in and out. I can do it, baby. Not today.
They'll pass on first down. With the pass, and he steps out of bounds at the 28. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Watch your eyes.
With the carry, they'll go with a play fake. With the throw, Ooh, nearly picked off. Pritchett had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Clear! Clear! Bring it up! Bring it up!
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front.
Here we come! Watch out! Watch the man!
Gives the ball off. There's a flag on the field, and it might have been offside. The defender was a little too aggressive on that one.
And what they do is anticipate the count sometimes. And that time, he was just half a beat early.
After the defense is called for a penalty, it's now 2nd and 5.
Let us big time. Yeah, let's go, baby.
The Bucs line up at a 4-3. He just unloaded on it.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hands.
To get the first down, they have to reach the 18-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front. With the throw, almost picked off. Number 89 was the intended receiver on that play. James had the coverage on the play. So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. It's good. That kick will go right through, giving him his 2nd field goal of the night.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Number 14 in to kick this one off.
Williams back deep to return.
He won't have a chance for a return here.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
First
2-minute
and 10.
warning coming
Ball
up.
on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, B. Let's go. Let's go now.
The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. They're going to spot this one at the 27-yard line. That's his 3rd tackle of the contest.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
From the start, from the start. Let's go, be physical.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Blue down, blue down. So we gonna take it.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Number 30 is there on the stop at the 42. Took the handoff and picks up a nice gain.
Yeah, that was a ramble, reminiscent of his early playing days.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. It's on. Hey, spread.
Tampa Bay comes out in their nickel package. Throws it, and he makes the grab. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
What screen? It's showtime, baby.
Out of the shotgun.
Here we go, baby.
Uses the pump. Gets the pass off. The defender's got it. What an interception. Great position by Tanner.
And here's the thing. He's back there in his zone, and he's looking right at the quarterback's eye. And when the quarterback let it go, he was all over it.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go.
The Buccaneers with a 4-man front, looking to run it here. With the pass, the 40. Missed tackle. Hank is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off balance.
Not today.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. And he hits his target. They throw it and pick up a second consecutive first down.
Well, when you start to establish something, you want to keep it going until the defense finds a way to stop you.
Hey, walk the counter.
Here comes the blitz. Closing in. He can't escape. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. He picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game. Hey, I'm sure they're going to keep on passing so they can get in range for some much-needed points.
There's about 1 minute left.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Get me going. Let's go now.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Here we go.
Dropping back. Throws it. Incomplete. Obviously not what he was looking for.
The intended receiver on the play.
I'll tell you, here's a defensive lineman's dream. 3rd and long, and he knows they have to pass.
3rd and 15. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. Stay deeper than the deepest.
The Buccaneers come out in a nickel package. Gets the pass off. They'll spot this one at the 38-yard line. Seattle can't keep their drives going, John. They failed on 6 third downs.
Yeah, they're not calling their best plays on 3rd down, and they're predictable, which makes it easier for the defense to make the stop.
Anthony is ready to punt this one away. Williams is back to receive this kick. This one goes out of bounds.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
Ball on their own 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Tampa Bay comes out in a 4-3. Great move to get free. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 19-yard line. Langer picks up some tough yards there. And this should be the last play of the half.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Going into halftime,
At
the
the end of
score
the
is
first half,
7-6.
The score is
Bucks.
the Buccaneers 7, the Seahawks 6. We're ready to begin the 3rd quarter of play.
Valentine looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Number 86, back to return.
Good distance. This one is handled by Barnes.
The momentum has been going back and forth so far. This one looks like it's going to be a close game right till the end.
They'll start the drive at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
Only one man in the backfield. Hand it off. Spriggs is there on the stop at the 35-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 35-yard line.
We like to practice rules. It's on, Sid.
Brown in motion.
I'm coming through, baby. Let's go, dude.
Hands it off to the back. Play action. With the throw, the defender's got it. The 40 runs through the tackle. Excellent man-to-man coverage on that play as he comes away with the takeaway. So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 24-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Tampa Bay using 3 linebackers. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 25.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Second and long coming up here.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
All on us, y'all. 3 shoot.
Tampa Bay comes out in their nickel package. Hand it off to the back. Number 30 comes up to make the play. Shot out of a cannon, John, the way he exploded after he got the handoff.
I'll say the offensive line created some movement up front. Everybody got his block, and the back did a great job of finding the running lane. When you're talking about execution in the running game, this is just the kind of thing you're talking about.
The last time they got down here, the defense intercepted a pass.
He's always been able to catch a ball. He has soft hands and good body control. He ran a good route, and the quarterback made the right read. He just didn't bring it in.
It's second and goal at the 7. The Seahawks with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Barnes is there on the stop. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Five yards away from the end zone.
Ain't no thing. Hey, square. We're talking about
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. With the pass, it's broken up. So he tries getting the ball to his receiver in the end zone, but it's off the mark, and now 4th down. So this will be a 23-yard field goal attempt. It's good.
Give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Valentine will be kicking off.
Barnes back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 2-yard line. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway. So they have 1st and 10 here.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Bucks line up in a 4-3. Toss play to the left. Runs him over. He has room. The 40. The 40. The 30. Johnson is there on the stop at the 22.
This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom! The defender's left lying there in his back.
Let's go, let's go. Blue game, blue game. Will. Let's turn it up, D. Hey, let's go 1D.
Gets the delayed handoff. Pritchett comes up to make the play at the 19-yard line. Number 21 takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Hold the look. We turning it up.
They kicked a field goal the last time they were in the red zone.
Play. How we go, baby? Rock and roll.
This one is handed off. Spriggs is there on the stop with the carry. So a gain of about
1 yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down. They have to get it to the 12 for a
Ball
first.
on the 18-yard line.
Hey. Come on.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Gets rid of it. Almost intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Young is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The veteran kicks it through. After the field goal, they're now down by just a point. Number 14 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Williams back to return.
He got all of it.
No one has really taken control so far in this one. It's still anyone's game.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get it started. Under 10.
Tampa Bay comes out in a 4-3.
Defense, get ready. It's showtime, baby.
Throws it. And he drops the pass.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 52.
So he pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender needs to make sure that he doesn't make too much contact with the receiver on plays like that. The officials aren't going to stand for it today.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Bring it up, bring it up.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 32.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Play it, play it. Here we go. Let's go.
Langer, the lone setback.
Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, hey.
Hand it off to the back. Number 54 comes up to make the play.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense on.
2-yard gain. Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Everything you got.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package.
Back it up, baby.
With the throw, Barnes stops him short of the marker.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
We like a pack of wolves. Strong, two backers. Here we come. Let's go, let's go. Hey, watch that screen. All right, let's go.
Well, in misdirection. Murphy is there for the tackle at the 46-yard line. Langer gets the handoff on the misdirection play and picks up 6 yards.
Second and 3. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Stay at home, so we gonna take it. All on us, y'all.
The blitz is on. With the throw, it's broken up.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Spires was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
Third and 3. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Moore scans the defense from the gun. To carry it. Nice play fake. Gets the pass off. Number 27 comes up to make the play. Nice ball going in the air. That'll move the chain. So they have 1st and 10 here.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
What's the hard count? It's on.
Out of the I formation.
Let's go, 1, 2.
With the pass. Nearly intercepted. Kent ran the short pattern, but couldn't pull it in. Barnes was there on the coverage. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
On the 37-yard line.
Tampa Bay goes with a 4-man front. Murphy is there on the stop at the 38-yard line. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
From the start, from the start.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package.
We're talking about Williams. Turn over. Converge on
With
that.
the pass, complete to the wide receiver.
This is a good play for 3rd and long. When you get that kind of execution from your offense in a situation like that, you're doing something right.
Let's go. Watch the snap down. Let's go.
Kent in motion.
Let's go.
That's coming through, baby.
Hand it off to the back. Johnson comes up to make the play at the 11. Langer with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup.
On the play.
And this is the 11th play of this drive. They're inside the 15.
Here we go, baby. So we gonna take it. Let's go.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Let's run, man. Here we go. Nothing. They ain't got nothing.
With the counter play. Murphy is there on the stop at the 11-yard line. Good job knifing in there to bring him down.
He brings a lot of things to the table. But the thing I like the most is how prepared he always is. I mean, he can run and he can tackle. And he watches so much tape that he actually anticipates what the offense is going to run before they call the play.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package. With the throw, Tanner comes up to make the play at the 5-yard line. That little pass underneath will give them a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, what I like about this quarterback is how much he'll hit the receivers in the numbers. He puts a ball where either his guy will catch it or no one will.
5 more yards to get it into the end zone.
5-yard line.
Watch out. All right, let's go. Get it, son.
Hand off to the tailback. Barnes is there on the stop at the 2-yard line. On 1st and goal, they can't get into the end zone. It's 2nd and goal at the 2.
Let's go, boys. On the 10. Let's go.
Gets the call, and they'll score. Touchdown.
Here's how they get in on that one. They just can't bring him down, and he plows into the end zone for the score.
The extra point attempt is good. Their offense in great rhythm.
Yeah, there aren't many times during games that the offense stays on the field that long and runs so many plays. And the best part is they have a touchdown to show for it. A lot of times you'll see those long drives end up with field goals.
Valentine in to kick this one off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2-yard line. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Keep moving.
The Bucks come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. They're going to spot this one at the 32. He wraps up the ball carrier, and his tackle total is now 4. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Buccaneers ahead of the Seahawks 17-9. And we'll start the fourth quarter. It's second down and 6 to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
Drops back. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Hanks comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chain. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Do something. Get it up. Yeah.
Gets the call. They'll go with a play fake. Soft lob to the end zone. Makes the catch. Number 19 adds another touchdown pass to his total, which right now stands at 20. Big play obviously here, going for the 2-point conversion to try to tie the game up.
Keep it up. Here we go.
Trying to get to the pylon. The conversion is good. Number 14 looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Williams back to return.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Williams.
This is just how the coach likes to play it. Keep it close until the end, then put something together with your last drive to come away with the win. Now it's up to the offense to close this one out.
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Too deep. Go deep.
Tampa Bay goes with a 4-man front.
Let's run, man.
Hand it off to the back. Murphy is there on the stop at the 21. Langer paddles his way forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
The Seahawks come out in a 4-3. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And he hits hits his target. Moore, clearly regarded as one of the most accurate passers in the league, and with passes like that, you know what.
Yeah, you know what? When he lets it go, he's not trying to throw it in the direction of his receiver. He's trying to hit him right in the hand, put the ball right at their fingertips. Most of the time, he doesn't.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. Pressure with the throw. It's going the other way. Tries to make something out of nothing and pays the price. The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Here we go. 19. Let's go. One back. Come on. Get it, son.
Hands it off. Keeps his feet moving. Vickers comes up to make the play at the 26-yard line. A powerful run to get the first.
When you got a free man coming at you, sometimes the best thing to do is put your shoulders down and take them head on.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Watch it.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. They give it to the halfback. They'll go with a play fake. All kinds of time. Pass ball's incomplete.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Whip. Hey, let's go one team.
Only one man in the backfield.
Nothing. They don't get nothing. Here we go. There we go.
Hands it off to the back. Santiago is there for the tackle at the 25. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
That's right. And when the middle of your offensive line is eaten up like that, you got to try and get to the outside. But they wouldn't let him get away.
If they could get it to the 16-yard line, that would be a first down. Number 19, looking to pass, lines up with 5 wide receivers. Gets the pass off. Springs, hammers him at the 17-yard line. John, that completion brings up a 4th down, but they're in a good spot to kick a field goal here.
Yeah, you should always take the points if you're in this type of situation, which now they're tied. So you get a 3-point lead out of this drive. They put the game in the hands of your defense.
Big time kick here. This would put them in front. That gives them the lead here in the final period. Seattle has finally pushed in front here in the final period.
Yeah, they've hung in there and they kept battling. That's what it's all about. Now they just have to hold on to this momentum.
Number 14 will be kicking off. Nice distance. This one is fielded by Williams. Tampa Bay trying to push this one all the way down the field for the lead. It's 1st and 10.
Keep the throttle down. All right, here we go.
Langer lines up behind his fullback in the I. With the throw, complete to the wide receiver. Tanner is there for the tackle at the 45-yard line.
Watch your man. Let's go, boys.
Looking to run it here. Great fake. Pumps, throws to the end zone. This one falls incomplete. Williams was the intended receiver on that play. Number 27 with the coverage.
Second and 10.
Watch the snap down. We like to practice rule.
The Seahawks come out in a nickel package. Johnson is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. Lang takes it up the middle for a yard or two. They'll be faced with a long third down play here. Tampa Bay comes out in their nickel package, looking for something long. Knocked away.
The offense executed the play just the way it's drawn up. The receiver just couldn't get it under control.
Reese comes into the game for the punt. Barnes sets up to run back the punt. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
One back. Don't stop, don't stop.
The Bucks come out in a nickel package.
Let's go, man. Hey, watch the screen.
With a counter play. Vickers is there for the tackle at the 33. Well, here's a look at his numbers after a nice run, and you can see he's been able to break some tackles. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Stay both now.
The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. Spriggs comes up to make the play at the 37-yard line.
You know that the guys up front love to run block. All offensive linemen do. Just out-muscle the guy right in front of you. They've done a pretty good job of creating seams and the holes for the backs in this one.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Tampa. From the start, from the start.
The Bucks with a four-man front. McGuire, the man in motion.
Yeah, go. All right, now.
Hands it off to the back. Hank drags the ball carrier down behind the line. The defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active, and they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. The Seahawks come out with receivers bunched on both sides.
You can't stop me. They soft, man. Here we go. Hey, let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Watch your eyes. Let's go. Get it, get it, get it. Let's go, B. Let's go. Look.
On the ground. Terry comes up to make the play. Number 21 has gained enough for another first down, his second of the drive. Two-minute warning coming up. The Buccaneers line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback. Spriggs is there on the stop at the 47-yard line. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Come on.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Ain't no thing. Hey.
Hand it off to the fullback. This one will be spotted at midfield. He makes his 8th stop on the play. Gain of 3. The Bucks call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
Let's turn it up, D.
Number 21 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Hand off to the tailback. Hackett takes him down before he can get the first. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Anthony will come in now to punt it away. Williams back to return. Fair catch. Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Second right.
With the pass, and he steps out of bounds at the 18.
Look here. He does two things perfectly on this play. One, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch. And two, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. Hey, that's a nice looking play.
Be careful. Hold the look. Back it up, baby. We coming to red. Set. Keep the throw.
Moore with a man in motion.
Wide. Here we go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Don't make a play.
Here comes the blitz. Throwing. Link from the wide receiver. Tanner is there on the stop at the 28. The offense is going to hurry things up here.
Here we go, baby.
With the pass, right on target to the wide receiver. Swan makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
They'll bring the blitz. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
Under pressure. What a tremendous individual effort by the defensive lineman.
And that's the kind of defensive player you can build a team around. Having a guy like that up front allows you to drop 7 or 8 guys back in coverage and still get a pass rush.
And it's complete. Barnes comes up to make the play at the 39-yard line. The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage.
There we go. You gotta have it, D.
Going to the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Surveys the field. With the throw, the 20. Room to run. He's taken down at the 14. Solid game. Picks up another tackle. He's trying to hurry them back to the line.
One of us will make a play. Come on. We coming to red. Perfect. 49.
Throws to the end zone for the late lead.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Williams was his intended target. And this is the 9th play of this drive.
Ball on the 14-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. Watch your eyes. Watch each other back.
This team has been unstoppable inside the red zone today.
With the pass, he hits his receiver. He goes down at the 6-yard line. Looks like they'll go with a hurry up here. Spire moves in motion. So with the pass play on 3rd and short to the end zone. Just can't find a way to bring that one in.
If you're the offense, you hate to see things like that happen. What happens if they don't get it now? This could really come back to haunt them.
Shaw was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Big kick here to tie it up.
These kickers live for the pressure kick. Most of the time, icing them makes no difference.
Right here is where the kicker earns his paycheck. The kick is good, and that ties it up here in the fourth. John, another tight game that figures to go right down to the wire.
Yeah, both of these teams have won some battles today, but the war has yet to be decided. One team will step up and make the play, and that's going to decide the winner.
Valentine comes in to kick off.
Barnes back deep to return.
He got all of that one. This one is handled by Barnes.
They have a reputation for pulling out wins right at the end of the game. They have another chance to do that kind of thing right here with this drive.
First and 10.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Get it up!
And he gets the delayed handoff. Number 91 comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line. Two very evenly matched teams through four quarters, and we'll go to overtime to determine the winner of this one. Number 14 is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
He won't have a chance for a return here.
Through the end zone for a
The Bucks
touchdown.
will start this drive from the 20.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep.
The Seahawks line up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Johnson is there on the stop at the 19.
That was a lack of execution from the offense. When the plan is to take it to the outside, around the corner, you need to pick up some key blocks.
Second and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Go make a play.
Tampa Bay lines up in a 4-3.
No more, fella.
With a counter play. Number 30 is there for the tackle at the 28-yard line. 9-yard gain. Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Deuce it.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. And it looks like they'll be short of the first down after the defensive end made the tackle. Barnes will go back to accept this punt. From the 38, Barnes is tackled almost immediately at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Set. Hey, let's go. Here we go. We're coming to wreck. Let's go.
Fullback handoff. It's loose. The Buccaneers pick it up. They give it up on the fumble. Huge play here in the extra quarter. Ball on the 39-yard
Ball
line.
on the 39-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Run it up, man.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Kent in motion.
There we go, baby. What we want?
Throws it. Drops the interception. Murphy had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. With a counter play. The 30. Johnson is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line. And that run sets them up in position to win the game in overtime with a field goal.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see him do anything but send in a kicker.
First and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Langer, the lone back.
Here they come. From the start, from the start.
On the call. Tanner is there on the stop at the 25. Good run there, John, and the kicker figures to come into the game very shortly here to try to win it.
That's exactly what they're looking to do. Run the ball and see if the defense bends just enough to give them an opportunity to kick the field goal.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Chandler, the lone back. They give it to the halfback. Barnes is there for the tackle at the 17-yard line. 8-yard gain. This is it. One chance, one kick to win the game. Valentine bangs it through, and that'll do it. The game-winning kick in overtime. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Tampa Bay 23, Seattle 20.
Seattle.
For EA Sports, this is Al Michaels and John Madden wishing you a very pleasant good evening.